A Senate committee today delayed action on a bill that would ask New Jersey voters to approve a water tax to pay for open space purchases. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
If voters were to approve the constitutional amendment, it would cost homeowners about $32 a year. The bill's sponsor, Senate Environment Committee Chairman Bob Smith, says the user fee or tax would generate $150 million a year for open space purchases. Last November, voters approved a ballot question providing $200 million in stopgap funding for open space acquisitions. That ballot question was only approved by an 8% margin, raising concern about whether New Jersey voters, already feeling the pain from a tough economy, would support the move.
I believe that we've seen the worst on the economy. I think we're going to start to see things springing back. And the real important issue here is that if you don't do something about it, there'll be no more open space acquisition program, no more farmland acquisition program.
Smith says he hopes to get the measure approved by the legislature and Governor Corzine by June 30th in order to get it on next November's ballot. The executive director of the Highlands Council says some of that money that could be generated from the tax would go to purchasing key watershed areas in that region.
This kind of funding through a water user fee makes a direct connection for water users to ensure that their supply is maintained and maintained at a high quality.
But businesses are opposed to the move, saying they can't afford any new costs.
We heard from Novartis, Bristol-Myers Squibb, Shearing Plow, and Merck, and others that they're laying off individuals. So that's a great concern to us. We understand that there's a cap on this legislation, but this legislation added to all the other prior legislation, whether it's the corporate business tax, whether it's paid family leave, is a cost to business. It all adds up, and enough's enough.
The Senate Environment Committee delayed releasing the bill to consider how funding for historic preservation could be included. The committee could vote on the measure on May 19th. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Trenton.